All right, guys, so first and foremost, make sure that you are doing this safely. If you do have a lift, then that is awesome. Makes it a lot easier than not having a lift. If you do not have a lift, then for the love of God, please make sure that when you jack it up, you take the tires off, which is an absolute requirement, obviously, that you're very safe while you're doing so. First thing I like to do is pop off the outer tie rod. It makes it a lot easier to swivel the knuckle in and out. You don't have to worry about any alignment issues. The lock nut is already in, the alignment's done. Once you pop this back in and straighten it out, you're back to where you were. So these will come with 5 L brackets on them. It'll come with 5. I took off the right side 2 because of the caliper. They will not be mounting behind the caliper, obviously. So what I like to do is just take off the other 2. Then taking the outer tie rod off also just makes it easier to slip this on. So you just got to kind of just finagle that in there, and there you go. All right, so here we go when it's mounted up. I got clearance for the caliper. This thing just isn't going nowhere. I'm getting, pushing on it pretty good here. So I got the 3 in there. I took the 2 off, that you can't use because of the caliper right there. And what I like to do is if you get this slot in the back of your dust shield right here, I like to put the top one in there if it lines up right. It's just kind of extra, movement security there. So I got one there, and I got the 3rd one there. And this thing isn't going anywhere, you guys. Good Lord, these things are bright. It is bright daylight up in this place. Woo! All right, so all installed. And they're bright in the daytime too, man. So yeah, you just run your wiring accordingly. So here is your main control box right there. That's your main control box. And what I ended up only using was 1 extension because I wired it all up through the front end and then tied it up in the wiring here. So I have a lot of things to go back. I have a lot of wiring underneath this truck that I have to go back and redo. But anyways, I only used 1 extension for the right front wheel to come across here if you have an extended bed. If you have an extended bed, you'll definitely end up using a 2nd extension for the right rear tire. But I moved the control box back here, which just had enough room to where I only had to use 1 extension. So that's it. You just wire it up to wherever it is you're going to wire it up to. Your battery with a switch, or you can use your left or right side running light fuse underneath your fuse box and underneath the hood. That way it comes on with the ignition. Yeah, but that's it, man. These things are, I can't wait for it to get dark.